I'm outside in the cold for you, Ben. Hey guys, my name Hi, my name is Lariza Reconnecting Tarango. Today is a cold day in Vancouver, Canada. I am about to head to work, but before I do, I actually want to share with you guys Now, I don't know about you guys, but raise your hands with me if you have a cell phone. And the thing is, with my phone, it often dies, especially when it's not connected to the source of power. If you feel like a cell phone that hasn't been connected to its source of power, I'm here to tell you guys that you have hope and ways that you can find reconnection back to your power source. The first place to look to is actually in the mirror. Going back to the analogy of the cell phone, sometimes when you're scrolling through TikTok, all of a sudden your phone shuts off because maybe you've been watching the same one for more than 2 minutes, and all of a sudden you see your pitiful reflection and you're like, what have I been doing with my life this whole time? The places that we need to check first for the problems that we are experiencing in our lives is actually at our reflection. When you see yourself in the mirror, you may not like what you see. The reason for your disconnection is honestly because of something you might have thought, might have felt, or done. I guess for myself, growing up in a Filipino church, I mean, you are kind of told that you look a little fat or a little skinny, or, ay, what happened to your grades? Sometimes you may feel like you're not enough, but the truth is, in order for you to come back to God and reconnect with Him, you have to believe that even within yourself, the way that you are worthy enough to reconnect with the power source when you are dry and dead and gone. The third thing is, you know the story of the lost coin. The woman does everything she can to find the coin. The lost sheep, he leaves the 99 to find the one. And the lost son. We might be a lost son or daughter, but Jesus is in the business of bringing souls and people back to Him. Because when Jesus comes to heal you, when He reconnects with you, you will help others reconnect with Him, because healed people heal other people. You should be mad at Disney because they tricked you. They had you hoping and wishing on a shooting star, but that star will never give you what you want. Jesus is someone that knows every part of you. And prayer is literally just giving Him the permission to do and give you what He already wants to do and what He already wants to give you. I believe this aspect of prayer is what is holding us back from achieving everything that is possible. And that is this element of belief. We might have a belief that our friends love us and our parents love us because they show it to us. But did you know that God has given you the greatest evidence of His love for you? And that is in sending His Son to die for you. He so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that whoever actually believes in Him will not perish but have everlasting life. Jesus wants to do amazing things through you, but that takes an element of our human effort plus His divine power, us actually believing and acting upon it. When Noah was in the ark, everything was shut in and nobody could come in. And Noah, I'm sure, was waiting for the rain to just pour down, but it didn't. 24 hours passed and there was literally no rain. The people that made fun of him got louder. 2 days passed and now they're kind of sweating in there. I mean, there's a bunch of animals. That should be enough evidence that God is going to come through and send the rain. 3 days, 4, 5, 6, a week passes. And that was the time to test Noah's faith. See, Noah did pray. Noah did receive a promise from God that there would be rain, but he had to believe that it was actually going to happen. He actually had to build an ark and prepare for rain. Are you preparing for rain? Are you preparing to actually receive a reconnection with Him? And not just a reconnection, but a power through that reconnection to do amazing things? On the 8th day, the rain finally came. I noticed something about Noah's faith. He wasn't anxiously waiting inside the ark, kind of sweating because God didn't give him what He promised He would give him right away. His faith was being tested. And in the same way, just because we always proclaim the message that Jesus is coming soon and He hasn't come soon, if we believe, He will. You can totally get rid of the things that are draining your source of energy if you decide to believe in Him. Things that are amazing will happen. But there's a really key element to this too. Mark 11:23-24 says that, I say to you, if you tell this mountain to be removed or thrown into the sea, it will be done unto you. But you must have no doubt in your heart. You must really believe that it will happen and it will come to pass. Therefore I say to you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you receive it and you will have it. To find true connection, you really need to believe that this is going to happen. Something that I like to practice is actually doing things a little bit different. When you are about to make a touchdown, you don't want to showboat before you actually make the touchdown because anything can happen in that moment. But I am telling you right now, in your relationship with God, to showboat. Before you even make it to the end of the touchdown, start rejoicing, because the truth is, with Him, especially when you start to thank Him before He's already done the thing you expect Him to, it happens, and it happens in amazing ways. Oftentimes, we will lose our connection again, and it's inevitable. It even says in the Bible that a just man shall fall 7 times, but rise up again. You might fall, but don't give up. Galatians 6:9 says, let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we will reap a great harvest and a great connection if we do not give up. So don't give up, friends. Look at yourself. See the things that you might have to ask forgiveness from for God, but He will forgive you. And when you believe in His sacrifice for you, you can find true connection with Him. And not just a connection that lasts for a while, but an eternal reconnection with Him. If that is your decision today, please raise your hand, put it on your chest, put your other hand on your nose, and the other hand on your head. If you like this was actually based on a chapter in Steps to Christ, Faith and Acceptance. My name is Lariza Reconnecting in Tarango, and thank you for listening to this message.